Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about comfort zone today and what it does to you, and how you need to be able to get yourself around maneuvering yourself off the comfort zone. The comfort zone, of course, is a beautiful place. It's where everyone wants to be, and it begins to get difficult to even tell yourself the truth. You know, most of the things you're looking out for, most of the things you're interested in owning, having, controlling, are things you can actually do, but they are on the outside of your comfort zone. That's what makes it difficult. So you want to have, well, a host of things. I'm not going to be listing those things, but of course, good things of life, for lack of a better word. And that varies. It depends on what you see as good things of life. But I like the word, whatever is you term as, a good thing in life that you really desire or that you want to own is what I'm talking about. And trust me, all of these things exists outside your comfort zone. So it all depends on you. Have you got the capacity to pay the price to get out of your comfort zone to chase your dreams? Do you see yourself, being able to fight for yourself outside of your comfort zone, or you've gotten addicted to remaining in your comfort zone? So it depends on what the situation is for you. So you see people saying things like, oh, I can't take risk. Oh, it's too risky, it's too tough. I don't want to tread that path. I don't want to go that lane. I take women, for instance. You don't want to take risk. Yet, you go ahead, get pregnant, and actually birth a child. I don't know if you know that that seems to be one of the biggest risks ever. That's just it. It's a difficult one, but yeah, every woman, or let me say most women, desire that, and then they chase that path, they go for it. So want to liken that to these other aspects, these other things. So you are having a lot of things that you're interested in, that you're looking out for, and you just embedding yourself in that comfort zone. You don't want to fight your way off it to chase these things that you want to do, and you think, that's good enough. Yeah, it could be, but what makes it a challenge is over a period of time, you begin to get sort of tired, you begin to feel weird, feel some type of way, and you just find out that you are not doing yourself like much good trying to stick to your comfort zone. Although some other schools of thought believe that it's safer to be in your comfort zone. So it actually depends. I'm somebody that I'm anti comfort zone because I know that comfort zones tends to drag you back, sort of could put you on a spot, you know. And because I like progress sort of drives me, keeps me going, I believe in it. So I'm anti comfort zone. I don't believe in, that comfort zone. I don't believe in dwelling on that, especially when you have things you're chasing, things you're hoping for, things you're dreaming, wishing to, get good things of life, like I said earlier. That, as far as I'm concerned, I think you should chase them, especially with the fact that they are all going to be existing outside of your comfort zone. So you need to jump out of your comfort zone, get out of your comfort zone, any which way, swim out of it. Whatever is going to take you, and then aim for these things. Go for it. There's absolutely nothing I don't. I feel you really want that you can't get. Especially realistically thinking. A lot of things are within our reach. It's just that we are so consumed in our comfort zone that we feel super scared. We feel like we are not enough. We feel like we are not worthy of getting close to these things, and would rather just remain in that tiny circle. And after some time, this is what brings about resentment, envy, and all of these things. Because if you felt at some point that it's too risky, it's dangerous, you just want to remain in your comfort zone, and then you see other people chasing theirs, somersaulting a billion times, making errors, making mistakes, burning their hands, and still going, and eventually getting a hold of these things, then people begin to feel some type of way around other people. So yeah, so I'm just putting this out there. What are you doing to get out of your comfort zone? Comfort zones are quite limiting. They appear, super fantastic, but then what is life itself all about? Well, some people feel is the best. They don't want to have to deal with the pressure of, or let me say, going through other things, chasing, things they desire, not like things other people are desiring for them. Because we are humans, we all have what we desire, good things of this life that I want to get, want to hold and control. And you choose not to go for it because you're so scared, because you think it's such a big risk, you can't take it, without knowing that not going for those things after a period of time is going to make you sad. It's going to make you to begin to feel some type of way. Yes, a lot of people are great at masking it, but this is me talking about reality. It's going to be there. The resentment is going to begin to show, and that's where you now see people say things like, oh, who does she think she is? Or who does he think he is? Because he's got this, he's got that, he now thinks it's better than us. That's what brings it. That's a typical example of what those things cause. So yeah, my advice, is what I've just said. Dwelling on your comfort zone, getting stuck there. Well, it could be a cup of tea. So yeah, if it's your decision, it's not bad. It's not like you must get out of your comfort zone. But then, if it's your decision, ensure that it's your cup of tea and you are drinking it nicely. Don't come around with resentment to other people that chose to get out of their comfort zone and decided to fight for what they so desire. Because of course the life will give you what you ask of it. That's how I say it. So yeah, peace out, guys. Cheers.